Hey there, Dr. Dave here with USU Extension. Today's Tuesday 2-minute tip is all about strengthening your couple relationships, specifically by choosing to notice and appreciate the good in your partner or spouse. So what do I mean by that? Now, as the longer we're together in our relationships, the more we start to notice the little things that bother us and bug us, that start to irritate us. And so, for example, let's say that you go out on a date. You go out on a date, and some dates are going to be dazzling. Did I just say dazzling? And some are going to be duds. Now, if you go out on a date expecting something, right, that it's going to be wonderful and romantic, and there's going to be holding hands and opening doors and things. Now, if that does not happen, then all of a sudden that we're tainted a little bit. We start noticing the negative. And then what happens is that we almost look for the negative just so we can then have proof later on that this person really is a dud, they're not treating me kindly or how I expect to be treated. So notice the good, notice the little things instead of the negative things, because we will find, the principle is this, you'll find what you're looking for. Does that make sense? If you are looking for the good and the positive, then you'll notice that. If you're looking for the negative, looking for the ways, yeah, he really doesn't treat me like this, like I want to be treated. Now, this is not to get into anything related to abuse or neglect or violence or anything like that. So that's not what I'm talking about. But if we have our expectations that this is how it's going to be, and unless it's like this, unless he treats me like this, and that person, he or she doesn't know that, and they're not even aware of that, it's not even on their radar, then already that you're seeing them with different eyes, and it's really unfair in relationships. So choose to look at and notice and appreciate the good in the other person, not what they don't do, maybe out on the date or around the house, but appreciate and notice what they do, and then you'll get more of it. Does that make sense? So notice and appreciate the good, and you'll get more of it, instead of pointing out the negative, the things that you should have done, or I noticed that you didn't do this. You hardly even talked to me. You didn't ask about my day. Does that make sense? So when you're looking for the negative, you'll find it. You'll find it in every person, in every relationship, in every interaction. Same goes true with your kiddos. So that's the tip of the day. The Tuesday's tip is notice and appreciate, look for, dwell on, talk about the good and the positive and the things that you like, and you'll get more of it. If you dwell on the negative, it's just going to cause more chaos. Another tip is we look for, now for men and women, it's a little bit different. For women, research has shown that it's a lack of positives tends to relate to less satisfaction, less happiness in marriage. Whereas for men, it's actually the presence of negativity. So more negativity decreases the happiness for men. But it's an increase in positivity, meaning if there's a lack of positivity in the relationships, that is really what affects women's happiness in relationships. So look for, notice the good, and point out the positive. When you do need to talk about something, bring it up in a calm and in a positive way to address it. So that's all for now. I'm Dr. Dave with Utah State, sharing tips to make life great.